Pacific Northwest, the battle to claim the Apple Cup, always hotly contested. And even when these teams have struggled and winless seasons have been part of the equation, that just intensified the resolve to bring home the apples. Welcome to the Palouse, Pullman Washington Martin Stadium, home to the Washington State Cougars. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Washington Huskies, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Washington State Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. Dead center perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Nebraska rolled to a victory. And after putting up this kind of win, there has to be some Heisman buzz around a program that's produced winners of the award from Johnny Rodgers to Mike Rozier to Eric Crouch. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Now the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Coleman. They'll mark him down right there, and that'll be enough for a Washington first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking for a man. It's Horton. Quickly complete. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. He wants to throw it again. With the catch, it's Coleman. Open space at the 25. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The play-action fake. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too. And that time, that was a great play call defensively.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Here they come facing 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one deep. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They'll send out the kicker here. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. He splits the uprights, and that's going to tie it up. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try to put it in drive this time on 2nd down from the 22. Looking to fire. Throws to the back. Makes the grab. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They booted away on 4th down. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted.
Nowhere to go, the ball's loose. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
And the Huskies, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to throw, it's Horton. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Green. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Moore. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the gun, running back gets the give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires one high and deep. It's complete. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short.
Well, it's a 2nd catch on the drive, and that's obviously a massive play for this offense. And he's starting to prove to his quarterback here that he's winning his one-on-ones, and he deserves some more looks.
The Huskies are on the move. Wide receiver comes in motion. How about this on 1st and goal? The give to the wide receiver. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman. And he will score! Touchdown, Washington!
Number 1 with the grab and the score.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes a move. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Now on the move. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the break. It's Washington holding the lead, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Motion from the back. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. got some room to run. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And they'll take over first.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT'd.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Coleman. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Huskies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10.
Third down and short is exactly what you want on offense because you can run the football, make the defense suck up, but you can also throw it. Nice execution, third and short, now set up in a first and goal situation.
Tight end now in motion. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Back to throw, it's Horton. Looking to the big tight end. And he dropped it, just didn't work the thing all the way in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. Just ran him over. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Wants to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. The official says no good, and the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Oh, he's got a chance. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The run to the left. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a third and long. Motion from the wide receiver. What great protection, and he lets it go down the middle. That defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
You know, there's a lot of communication when it comes to defenses. Like, you have to talk, you have to understand if somebody does this, I have to do this, I have to pass off wide receivers. Apparently, the communication was busted.
They'll run the screen. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. There he goes. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cougars are rolling down the field. He leaves it with his back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Punts it out of the air. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Slings it downfield. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Washington State.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point here will tie the game.
Extra point.
And the extra point is good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. LSU had a dominant win, the kind the folks in Baton Rouge were used to in 2019 when Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and Justin Jefferson led the Tigers to a national title. Talk about a special team.
Give to the back.
Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
The Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to pass. It's Horton. Got a man. It's Boston. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Going for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The kick is on its way. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41.
1st down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And just nowhere to go with the football for that quarterback. The defense in a nickel, they had extra DBs on the field, doing a nice job in the back end covering, and just no receivers able to get open.
The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Ellison. And he's wrestled to the ground. The Cougars come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They go to the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Nestled just inside that right upright. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking for space. It's Coleman. Powers through the defender. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw, it's Horton. He's got him. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Looking to throw for it. Rush is on him. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Punt is on its way. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Trying to escape and get it in. Oh, it's out. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And, man, I love my quarterbacks that want to make plays and make those big plays and scramble around and get away from people, but you got to tuck that football away. When you're going to run through arm tackles and people are around you diving, make sure you got that thing locked up. He did, and defense took advantage of it.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. First play of the drive wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Wants to throw on first down.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll start this drive going to the air. Safe completion on the screen. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. And the Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
First down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. At the 20, he's got space. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. Wazoo headed to the line with another first down. The inside handoff. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cougars.
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll ride the hot hand. Sweet cut there. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Caught near the sticks. It's Evans. Getting closer and closer to midfield. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. Back to pass. It's Horton. Fires to the tight end. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Got the quick pass. That should be the final play of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Huskies and Cougars. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. A lot of intrigue with this second half still to come as we send things back to the Evergreen State.
Washington State ready to boot it away to start the third quarter. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Out of the gun, the inside give. Shakes off the defender. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. That's reeled in. It's Green. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Back to pass. It's Horton. Sends it downfield. Makes the catch, and a huge play on the left side.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Fights off a defender. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Trying play action. Bringing the heat. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
Well, I love the play call by the defense there on 4th down. They were expecting pass. They didn't decide to just lay back and play zone coverage. They were going to dial up the pressure. They bring the blitz, and they just overwhelm the offensive line and anyone else trying to protect that quarterback. He had no shot.
They'll try the run. He'll push his way out to the 38, pick up a 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They give it to him again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. A 3rd down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. Makes the catch. It's Meredith. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Takes a hit as he fires.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse. Finds a spot in the middle. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
Well, I know they're losing right now, but they're not going to be losing for long if they keep hitting shots like that. And I love the idea here, taking a shot to your best player on offense. This guy is one of the biggest playmakers in all of college football. Tremendous speed. He locates the ball, makes a catch, and that play gives this offense so much confidence.
Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a second and long. Give to the single back. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Dances away to buy time. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. They pulled a little closer, now down 20-13. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Makes the grab. It's Ellison. And they're able to make the tackle. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. More than enough time in the pocket, and he fires left. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Washington State will have to boot it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Nestles it in at the 35. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Oh, it's a reverse. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Rides to back and leaves it. And midfield, he's got room. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. Scanning the field, it's Horton. Gets it to him on the screen. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. That last completion sets him up on second down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Pulls and fires complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Line getting set on second down. To the ground with the back. Got enough for the first. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now on second down. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington State has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Meredith. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Turning it on. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get into them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
A continual subplot since these two first squared off in 1900 is Washington State trying to prove it deserves the same respect and status as UW.
And I think oftentimes the great rivalries out west are forgotten in college football.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Miami had a dominant win, the kind the folks in South Florida were used to in 2001 when Ken Dorsey, Clinton Portis, and Jeremy Shockey led the Canes to a national title. Talk about a special team. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Let's see what they've got on second down. Leaves it with the back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. The Huskies come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to sneak it. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. They punt it away on fourth down. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Quick release by the QB.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Cougars are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll run for it on third and short. Slam down again, and they tried to just grind out this first down in 2 straight plays. They have been denied. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Dropping back, it's Horton. Trying to burn this defensive back. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got it in the middle. It's Boston. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. With the catch, it's Boston. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Wants to throw again. Catch in the middle, it's Evans. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. Washington coming to the line with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his man, it's Evans. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Huskies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Looking to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on second down. Unloads to the wideout. He caught it. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Huskies. Now you know why you do all of those squats, all of those deadlifts, extra time in the weight room.
No doubt. Get that lower body strength so you can just shed people off you. What a great job smelling the end zone and getting in.
On to attempt the try. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Rides the back on the option to give. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Ellison. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Handoff to the lone back. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to throw. It's Horton. That's caught. It's Green. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Probably need to pick up a few yards. From here, it would be a 62-yard attempt. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll keep it himself. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. After run, now throw. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies! They move on top here in the 4th.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here, this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small, but the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. And with that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking downfield on first down. Pocket breaking down. Short gain on the play before he slides. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ellison. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Got it in the middle, it's Meredith. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Ellison. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Here's a throw downfield late. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. The clock is relentlessly working against them. Down 4, they'll go for it on fourth down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Converts on fourth down, still going. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. Washington State going back to work on first down. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Find space on the right. And they fight him to the bitter end, all the way down to putting some more numbers in the stat column, but they'll come up a little short as time expires. When you deal with a rivalry game, you have to live with the outcome for a full year, and this one is going to rest in their minds for the entire season going into next year.
And it's not going to sit well with the losing team. When you lose these, you're going to get hounded, and you're going to get hate. You're going to get social media is going to destroy you about losing to your rival. But you got to put it past you. It is just one game. It's not that big of a deal. Well, Jesse, yeah, it kind of is.
It kind of is a big deal. You're right, David. I mean, a lot of these kids, they played with each other or against each other in high school. They've known each other for a long time. There's going to be a lot of trash talking going on, not just between players, but the fans, their families, coaching staffs. This is a game that's going to get talked about for an entire year. And you talk about wanting to get revenge, it's going to take some time.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.